Hey YouTube, welcome back to Cassandra's Kitchen, where I eat to live and not live to eat. Today my husband is going to be making this homemade remedy. It's known to unclog your arteries. So if you're interested in seeing how he puts this together, stay tuned and he's going to show you.
Hello everyone. Today we're going to be making a homemade remedy on how to clean your arteries. Well, this right here not only cleans your artery, but it really cleans your whole blood cells. It's good for your kidneys and liver and your gallbladder, your digestive system. This stuff right here is the bomb.com. But let me show you what I'm going to be using here. I'm going to be using Natural Nate's raw honey. I probably want to use about a cup of that. 1 cup of Nate's raw honey. Want to use about 8 to 10 of the ginger sticks. The cinnamon sticks, I'm sorry. And the Bragg's vinegar, apple cider vinegar, unfiltered. And also we have our ginger here, which is probably about a pound. I use a lot of ginger because I like it kind of hot. Because this is the stuff that's what's going to do the work. Now, and also I have 6 garlic clovers. 6. I have 6 of those. And I have 7 lemons for some reason. Normally I use 6, but I have 7. My wife, she said she bought 6, but it's 7. But anyway, y'all, now, the thing behind this is, you only want, for beginners, you only want to take maybe, start off with about 4 ounces of this to drink. And for those, as you gradually grow on, you can drink an 8-ounce glass, but you just got to be careful. You can't just guzzle a whole bunch of down, because this stuff is that potent, okay? Because it will cleanse your arteries, but you got to be careful not to try to overdo it and be safe. But anyway, okay, so yes, I don't know if I said this or not, but yeah, because I'm making like a gallon of this stuff, and it's good for lasts me for about 7 days. This lasts about 7 days, or longer, depends on how much, you drink of it. But anyway, I'll be back with you because I got to get this stuff chopped up and get it ready for you to see how I make this homemade remedy to clean your arteries. Be right back. Okay guys, what I'm doing here now, I am cleaning my garlic clovers off, getting the skin and everything off here so that I can put it in my into my food processor here, because I want it to bleed better in the water, because I'm gonna have to boil it in water. So I'm peeling off the skin and everything off of it, and then we're gonna take it and grind it up a little bit, chop it up a little bit, so that it could be dissolved in the water a little bit better.
So what are you going to do? So you're going to do all 6 of these like that, right?
Yes, I'm doing 6 cloves, garlic cloves.
He has 6 whole cloves, so that's a lot of garlic. Wow. But you're making a large batch.
6 of these, yeah.
6 of those. Okay, that's a lot of peeling. Ooh, Jesus. And then, so your ginger, are you going to shave? You take the skin off your ginger too?
Yes, I'm going to shave my ginger also.
Okay. So you're going to shave. So if you're making this, guys, now you can start shaving your ginger, peeling your garlic. And as far as your lemons, you just wash those off and you don't do anything. You just peel those.
Chop them up, cut them up into like 4 each lemon.
Because you keep them in the peel. You keep the rind and everything on those?
Keep the rind and everything on them.
So that's not going to be too bad. So I guess the hardest part is getting the garlic and
the garlic and the ginger cleansed. That's the biggest part.
Okay.
Getting that done.
So I guess you need me to help you with that.
Very time consuming. Yes, please.
Okay. So I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of a close-up as far as what he's doing. It is a little tedious, but it's going to be well worth it. It's an amazing drink.
Yeah, it's going to be great for you.
All right. All right, guys. I wanted to show y'all, garlic can be so annoying to peel. But if you didn't know, see, we're almost through this. If you didn't know, it's easy to peel. A lot of times people will cut it and try to get it out, but if you take your knife, and I'm a little wet right here, but you crush your garlic down and get it, the peel will just come right off. You don't have to really sit and try to do anything to it, because once you crack it or crush the garlic down, see how easy that peeling comes off of there? It makes it a whole lot easier. So let me rinse it, throw it in there, and do one more here. Kind of wipe my station off, it's a little wet. You just take your garlic, and like I said, it's really hard to peel sometimes, and people get frustrated because it's tedious. But you take your knife and just crush it. Let me get a good piece. There you go. And once you crush that garlic down, look, that peeling comes right off. So easy. See how simple that was? You just get it crushed, and that peeling comes right off there. So, because this can be tedious, but just little tricks I wanted to share with you guys, because you might end up making it. I hope you do, especially if you're dealing with high cholesterol. This is really good for that. So, and you don't, a lot of times they do sell the garlic already peeled, but I like getting our stuff fresh. Some good organic garlic.
Yes, make sure it's organic.
Some organic garlic, organic ginger. But just wanted to give you that little tip on how easy it is to get those garlics out. And then he's just really simply just peeling some of the skin off of the ginger. And if you don't know, of course you can use your old-fashioned potato peeler. And look at that. You get that skin right off there, which he's old school right now. He's using a knife just to get the skin off.
Yeah, and the reason why I get the skin off, because I'm going to blend it up. So when I boil it, it'll bleed a little better. You know, you get the full, strength of it, potency of it.
Yeah. Okay. But just wanted to give y'all a little tip there on how to get that garlic out.
Okay, you all. Now that I have my ginger and my garlic, peeled and kind of cut up a little bit, I'm going to be using my food processor here to chop it up a little bit finer. But if you don't have a blender or what have you, it's still okay to boil it just like it is, however you want to cut it up. But then I'm going to take my lemon, and I'm going to be cutting my lemon up into fours, like into 4 slices here. And this is how I would cut it. This is how I cut my lemon. Cut it in half, and then I'll cut it like this, and then I'll cut it like that in 4s, just like that. Just that simple. Do all of them like that, and then put those in, right as your water start to get ready to boil, because the lemon, it pretty much, goes in there a lot quicker. Okay, you all, I'm back. I have blended up the garlic and the ginger here. So we're gonna take that out of here, and we're gonna go ahead and put that in the pot. We're gonna put our water in last. We're gonna put the ingredients in here first, then we'll add the water, so we won't have too much water when we add the other ingredients as we go along. Don't that look good, you guys? See, that's why I blend it up, because it looks finer, and then when you boil it and strain it, to me, it seems like you'll get more of the effect, because now you done kind of bust it up a little bit and got it bleeding a little bit better. And another thing is too, like when you're, boiling your ginger and garlic, when you got good ginger, because, the real deal, because your water will have a slight tint of blue, It's amazing, But yeah, that's that real ginger. When your water gets like a blue tint to it, and it's the real deal. So yeah, we're gonna get all of that in there like that, and then I'm gonna add a little water to this and kind of swish it around a little bit, so I can kind of get the rest of this out here, because I really don't like to waste anything. We got a little water. Put this back on here and kind of swish it around a little bit, you guys. And get all that up out of there. Yeah. That got most of that out of there. Just gonna take and pour that in there. Got that all done. So now what we're gonna do here is we're gonna go ahead and add our water and our lemon in here. That's what we're gonna do first. And then we're gonna put, we're gonna put the lemon in there kind of, once it starts to boil really good. And then we're going to add our, well, actually, be honest with you, you can put all of it in there together, really. But I always do it step by step. But we'll go ahead and just boil it all together. We're gonna, put our cinnamon sticks and everything in there too also, so we can get that flavor. But the last two ingredients that we're gonna add is gonna be the apple cider vinegar and the honey. And I'll be right back. Okay, you guys, right now I'm cutting up my lemons and adding my lemons to the mixture here. And then after that, once I put my my cinnamon sticks and my lemons in here, we're going to add probably about 12 cups of water to this. And then we'll put it on the stove and let it boil for maybe about 30 to 45 minutes. It depends on, how your mixture, comes out better. I don't know. I messed up.
You did not mess up, love. You are doing a great job here at Cassandra's Kitchen. You're just not used to being on this side. So
right, not used to being on this side.
You're doing amazing. Thank you. I just wanted everybody to really see this drink because it's amazing. I love it. When you make it, it's great. So we had to get this on our channel. So you got everything cut up. Now you're putting in your cinnamon sticks. And how many of those you put in there?
Well, because these are so small, I'll probably just use all of these because they're really really skinny.
Okay, because you usually use about 6 of the big cinnamon.
6 to 8.
6 to 8, okay.
But these are just really small.
With that knife. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, you was talking about these lemons. Yeah, he told me to get lemons, and so I counted them out. I know I counted 6 lemons, but when I got home, he had 7. I was like, well, I counted them.
I know, y'all. This looks like a lot, but this is what I'm going to add these in here because they're kind of small to me. Because the ones I normally get just a little bigger.
So this is the organic. We get these. These are just Walmart brand, the organic Great Value brand. So just a jar. If you get them in the bag, you can use about 6 large. If not, just whatever's in your jar. And those that, like he said, if you don't have a food processor, that's okay. I would just recommend chopping down your garlic and your ginger just a little finer, a little smaller. Just chop it down. So like he said, you're going to extract a lot of that flavor into your in your water here.
And now we're going to add the rest of our water and get it over here, on the stove so we can get it boiling.
So you put about a cup of water already in there when you was getting that.
Yeah, when I was mixing,
you
probably
about
a cup
12,
of water.
because on your recipe you had what, 12 cups?
About 12 cups, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
Cool.
We'll be back. Okay, you guys, we have our mixture here. Now we got our lemon, we got our cinnamon sticks in there, we got our garlic, and we got our ginger. Now we're going to bring it to a boil, let it boil for about 35, 45 minutes. And then after that, we're going to let it simmer so we can see how this great organic drink comes out. It's really good. It's really going to be great for you.
So let me ask, so you let it boil for about 30 minutes, right? And
about
then do you turn it off? You don't let
minutes,
it simmer, you just turn it off and let it rest.
Because this right here it's a little more than I normally would make. So I'm gonna let it boil just a little bit longer. And then after that, 30, 45 minutes, what have you. Depends on, how fast my water turns blue or what have you from the ginger. I'll go ahead and, cut it off once I see the good blueness in there. Okay. Because that's how you know that, you getting it. You're getting the potency out of the ginger that you're going to be drinking.
Okay, so we're just boiling it, and then we're going to come back and let you guys see what it looks like as it's boiling, and then he turns it off and just lets it rest. Right. So from there, and then you add, after you let it rest, that's when you go to add your last 2 ingredients, right?
Yes, I add my last 2 ingredients after I boil this and let it simmer. I'll come back and add my my raw honey and my apple cider vinegar.
Okay.
This stuff is good, y'all, for everything. For blood pressure, it's really a great drink for you if you're trying to, to recover from, bad arteries, bad eating, different things like that. This will help you,
The
seriously.
ingredients are amazing. So I know these are really some power packed ingredients that you're putting in here. So, and I love the flavor. I can just drink this. I love the spiciness of the ginger, and then I love the garlic that those two bring together. It's like a tea almost, but a little bit more stronger with the lemon. So good. Okay, well, we'll let that do its thing, and then
we'll be back.
We'll be back, guys.
Okay, guys, we're back. This has been boiling for about 30 minutes. I turned it off, so now we're just going to let it set for about another 30 minutes so everything can settle down in it, so that, we can strain it and then mix our other ingredients in. So I'll be back. Okay, guys, we're back. Now what we're getting ready to do now is to add our last two ingredients, which is our apple cider vinegar and our organic honey. So what are we going to do? We're going to pour our mixture here into the jar that I have the jars that I have, to pour it in to mix the mixtures in there. So here we go. But be careful because it's still a little bit warm.
You need my help?
Waste a whole lot of it. Didn't get it all. I know I didn't. But anyway.
You need my help?
No, I'm okay. I got it.
Oh.
I wasted a lot.
A little bit came out. Here, you still got some more there. Go ahead and pour the rest. I'll hold
Well, first I'm going to mix this in here first.
Oh, okay.
So what we're going to do, you guys, we're going to mix 1 cup of this apple cider vinegar in here.
It smells so good. It just seems like all this ginger and garlic, like you should be able to recycle it and use it for something else.
I know.
This is like good stuff.
I know it seems like a lot, huh? Well, we're going to add that to the mixture here.
Well, it's probably just right, babe.
And then also, we're going to add our honey. It's going to need a lot of that.
So you said about a cup of honey?
Yeah, about a cup of honey.
I'm going to taste this ginger.
So this is going to make it real good and sweet. That's about all of that. But that's a lot of honey, huh? But yeah, this is what I normally use for the mixture. But this must mixture anyway.
And you want to pour some of this in there to get the remaining honey out of the jar?
Yes, please. Yes.
Okay. I got you.
You can do that. Here, let me get the strainer.
Yeah, get the strainer so you don't get no big chunks in there.
Okay. That'll do it. Just gonna mix that around a little bit.
This is what the pot looks like. He's got all that cinnamon sticks. They opened up. Wow. That was perfect. Okay.
So now you guys. Oh Lord. I know I'm not used to this kitchen thing, right?
You're doing good.
But here I am.
Do you want to stir it or you want to shake?
Oh yes, thank you for reminding me. Yes. No. I would use well, that's fine. What you got?
I was going to use
Yeah, something long, real long.
Right. This one right here.
Yeah. Here we go. We're gonna take it and just stir our mixture. Oh man.
Get that honey down there. Where's your honey?
There we go.
Yeah.
I'm sitting here looking at this brown stuff in here. I'm like, what is that? But I forgot I got the honey in there too.
Y'all, I gotta get him in the kitchen more.
Yeah.
You gotta come over here a little bit more because you get nervous and you ain't gotta be.
I know.
Okay.
Y'all forgive me of my nervousness. Sometimes my mind goes blank trying to get my words out.
He's doing good, right, guys? Hey, they're gonna love the drink though.
Yeah.
That's all that matters. I needed them to see this because this is so. It's beneficial. It's definitely very beneficial, and you've been making this for so long, and I just thought it was very necessary for you to get this out on the channel because you know so many people are dealing with high cholesterol and things like that, and you want to go the natural route, but this is perfect. What are you looking for? Right there. So you want to go the natural route sometimes with cleaning yourself out. But what was you going to tell the audience also? You was telling me that this is potent. We're not telling you to stop taking any medications or anything like that. Oh, do this because if you have high cholesterol. No, this just helps you. It aids in cleaning out your arteries. So a lot of times if you're going all natural, if you're doing anything holistic, if you're doing anything like that, have that conversation with your doctor. Hey, I'm going to try this to see if I can, will this interact or interfere with maybe medications you're on. If you're not taking any medications, I say, hey, okay, you're good. If you're on medications and you mix in all different type of herbs and things like that, you want to have that conversation, but this is just all food. All these are all natural ingredients, all natural food, so you should be fine, but we will tell you, just try it and see if it helps you. See if it helps. It's a good detox. It's a good cleanse. We love it.
Absolutely amazing detox, y'all. I mean, I tried. I've done it once before, and I believe that this was part of my cleansing that I've done to get my cholesterol level down with the help of this. But like I said, make sure you talk to your doctor, because all chemicals doesn't mixed with all natural stuff. So this stuff right here is really potent, especially the ginger and the garlic. It's a hot substance, so when you drink it, you might feel a little heat in the back of your throat or whatever. So, you gotta be very careful. Once it hits your blood vessels, once it hits your blood vessels and what have you, you're gonna feel it. You're really gonna feel it. So, yeah.
I wanna taste it. I gotta taste it, so you don't close it up. But I wanted to taste it because I want to see if it's potent.
We'll let her taste it up.
Now this tastes good, and you don't even have the vinegar or the ginger. I mean the vinegar or honey in here, right?
Right. No, I don't.
This tastes good even like this.
That's because of the cinnamon
and the lemon.
And the lemon gives it.
That tastes really good.
Gives it a great flavor.
Let me see what it tastes like with this. How do I get that off there? Oh. He done locked it up and shut it up, so I want to taste it.
Cook it back. Like that. Take it off.
So with the honey and the apple cider vinegar, let me see. Oh my gosh. Here it is.
Let me taste that.
It's potent, y'all. It's got some fire. It's got some power behind that. It's good. But it's so good when it's cold. I get up in the morning.
Oh yeah, y'all. Woo!
That's good, boy. That'll make the hair stand up on your chest.
Yeah.
But it's so good, and I'm gonna tell you guys what I do with it. So I get a glass and I mix my sea moss because I take my sea moss gel in the mornings. And so I just take and mix some of my sea moss gel in there, and it's real good and cold. It tastes so good, and I just kind of sip that down. But you did a good job, babe.
Yeah, this is really great, y'all. I'm really shocked. I mean, it's a little bit better. It's a little bit more potent than the last one I made.
It's really
this
good.
Right here is gonna woo.
Oh, that's that seventh lemon.
Maybe.
That's that seventh lemon.
I think that's the ginger and the garlic. It's a little bit more than I normally use because the first time I used it, I made it. I used one large clover of garlic. This time I used, like 6 medium size. Kind of built it up just a little bit stronger. Where in some cases, in this mixture, you don't have to drink as much, like 1/4 of a cup, like half of a cup. Don't try to drink a whole cup. Yeah, like a 4-ounce glass of this right here because, like I said, it's hot, and once it hits your sip, just that little sip. When I took that little sip, I mean, I felt my nostrils like open up, my sinuses kind of. So this right here, woo wee.
So this will last them, if they're going to do the cleanse, this will last them a good week, right?
Yeah, well, probably 7 to 8 days, at least 2 weeks almost. Depends on how many ounces you drink a day. But the best way to drink this particular type of mixture here is on an empty stomach, like early in the morning before you eat, or, you know, just on an empty stomach. Have that, you know, half a glass or a cup. But to me, I would start off with just like, you know, like a half a cup, 4 ounces. Because, you know, it's really potent, because, you know, I've heard, you know, people say, you know, that, you know, if you take too much of this mixture, you know, at one time, it could, you know, it's going to clean your arteries, but, you know, it can also make your arteries clog because you're going to drink so much. Now it's trying to really push it out really fast, and it could cause, you know, some issues there. So that's why I tell you that this mixture really works, and to use it as I'm prescribing it to you, you know, in small doses if it's your first time doing this, because it works if you work it, but you got to be careful and mindful of what you're doing.
Good information.
So,
all right. Well, with that being said, here you guys, you have it. It's the homemade home remedy detox cleanse for your arteries. And it's good for a lot of other things. All you got to do is look up what ginger, garlic, all these things are good for. They're good for
tumors, all of that stuff, y'all. Cancer. Oh my God, I'm telling y'all.
Yes. So here
Magic
you have
in a
it.
jar.
Here you have it. His homemade special remedy. He's sharing his love today. But if you try it and you like it, you know what to do, guys.
Give me a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up.
And of course, share the video.
Please share this. You're gonna love it.
And if you haven't already subscribed to Cassandra's Kitchen, what are you waiting for?
Subscribe.
And until next time, from Cassandra's Kitchen to yours, we love you. Be blessed.
Bye-bye.